If heaven is so pure and lovely, what's with Satan getting in there and starting a war? Was there celestial furniture being knocked around, heavenly windows being broken? Danny, one of our followers, asked a question about this war in heaven. Let's go to the scripture and let's get an answer, and it's more simple than you think. When you go to the scriptures, you're going to find out the word heaven is used over 580 times throughout the whole Bible. In the Old Testament, Hebrew language, it's Shemayim. In the New Testament, Greek, it is Oranos. And it simply means what's above you. Literally, Shemayim means the heights, the lofty. It's the same thing, Oranos in the Greek. The heights, the lofty. So, at the time of the writing of the book of Revelation, the Jewish culture would say this: you have to delineate which one you're talking about, what's above us. So if you're talking about the atmosphere, clouds, lightning storm, birds, you're talking about the first heaven. Then you would often delineate, if you're talking about outer space, the limits of the known universe. That's the second heaven. The third heaven is God's domain. I mean, after all, Isaiah 57:15, he lives in eternity. So that is known as the third heaven. So when Paul is writing in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, and he says, I went to the third heaven, the reader or the listener to the sermon knows that he's saying, I went to God's domain. So now you have this war, Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7. The satanic forces led by Satan himself is fighting Michael and the archangels. Are they in God's domain? It doesn't say that. We see the limitations of the demonic realm. Well, now we know that he has access by allowing this. God allows him to communicate with him. Job 1, you can see that. But on the other times, he is limited. Ephesians chapter 2 says he's the prince of the power of the air. And we also see Daniel, it seems as if a messenger is coming down from God's domain through the second and into the first heaven, and he is blocked by the demonic forces. And so we see the consistency of that is the realm, the first and second heaven realm in this. So this battle, as we see the consistency through the scripture of his limitations, would take place in the above you, but that would be designated either the upper atmosphere or the outer space realm here. This is a fascinating subject. Exactly what weaponry or what powers were used, we don't know. That's a great mystery. It's beyond our three-dimensional minds to understand that. But this will give you an idea of the answer to that question from the Bible.